a big anniversary, 20 years and counting for the women of The View. They're getting ready to launch their 20th season. Got a lot to celebrate. And some of your favorite co-hosts, past and present, are taking a look back at their incredible journey full of hot topics and heated conversations. That's in the ABC News Primetime Special, airing tonight. For 2 decades, The View has made headlines.
Planned Parenthood was consulted on this bill.
And courted controversy. She got on her show and went absolutely crazy.
And there he is, hair looping, going, everyone deserves a second chance.
It was the brainchild of Barbara Walters.
I've always wanted to do a show with women of different generations, backgrounds, and views.
It's not been...
And it has become a huge success.
70% don't want it. But why is that?
Taking on the day's hottest topics, the kitchen table debates people are having at home.
If you kick every Latino out of this country, then who is going to be cleaning your toilet, Donald Trump?
Oh, that's...
They always...
But
they don't...
Latinos are not only the only people
I didn't mean it like that. Come on. No, I would never mean it like that.
Often, they're ahead of the curve. When you think about it, years ago, Whoopi was forcing conversation about the N-word.
Because it exists, and pretending it's not there by bleeping it is ridiculous.
When some people were afraid to talk about it off air.
When I heard you say it, it was fine. You said it a different way. When I heard you say it, I didn't like the way you said it.
Oh my God, anybody see The View yesterday? It was ugly.
Did Iraq attack us, Elizabeth?
Iraq did not attack us,
Correct.
Rosie.
And you would not even look me in the face, Elizabeth, and say, no, Rosie, why don't you take this opportunity like I'm 6?
Because you are an adult, and I am certainly not going to be the person for you to explain your thoughts. They're your thoughts. Defend your own insinuations.
If you're watching The View and it goes split screen, don't leave the room, because fireworks, anger, blood. It's like Game of Thrones, basically.
I said to Joy, we should pretend like we're walking out of here. And that's exactly what we did.
I understand what you're saying. Come on, that's it.
I had forgotten that one. They were really going at it right there. And, you know, Joy Behar sat down with Robin to reflect on what it's been like to call this show home for so many years.
Oh my, how time flies. The ladies of The View are gearing up to launch into the show's historic 20th season. We've seen so much happen on The View over the years. We want to take a look back, and who better to do that with than the one and only co-host, Joy Behar, the only current co-host who was there right at the very beginning.
Yes.
You were there. You remember?
I do. I was there. Well, I was one part of the first batch of people who were interviewed by Barbara. She put a few of us together, and the first group that clicked was the group that landed up on the air. Star Jones, Debbie Matenopoulos, Meredith Vieira, and moi, and Barbara, of course.
And Barbara. Yeah. Did you think 20 years later it'd still be around?
Well, no, not really. I mean, we didn't think it was going to last a year, to tell you the truth.
Come on, really?
No, seriously, because it was not getting picked up all over the country yet.
Right.
So, you know, Barbara had to go door to door. Please take us. If it wasn't for her, I don't think we would have stayed on the air even a year or two.
And if it wasn't for that, I don't think we'd see some of the shows that we have seen come along since that time. Because you have to remember now it's commonplace to see women sitting around and talking like 20 years ago, not so much. You were breaking the mold.
I know people have been saying that to me.
It's true, though. Now, you like to keep it nice and light and things, but sometimes...
No, we don't.
It can get a little heated. But there is something about the feuds that really get people engaged and watching.
Well, the minute that you give an opinion on television, you lose half your audience. Because a lot of people are not going to agree with you. So when you give a political opinion, you create enemies. But we don't care. We enjoy that. That's called The View. We like to speak our mind and do whatever we want to do and say whatever we want to say.
17
It's the greatest job. I mean, who else is going to pay you to do that?
Well, that's why 17 of the 20 years you've been there.
That's true.
17 of the 20.
Yes. Well, it's near my house also.
I know, it's convenient.
I don't really want to schlep.
It's on the way.
You know, I could get on the subway. It's 2 stops. It's so easy.
And what can we expect in this anniversary season?
I think that it's going to be interesting this year. I mean, it's an election year. We're all fired up. We don't agree with each other. We've got conservatives and liberals sitting there. And it's going to be fireworks again.
Don't miss ABC's 1-hour special, The View, 20 years in the making. That's tonight, 9 p.m. Central, right here on ABC.
Can't wait to watch it.
I can't either.